Proper speed management means operating at the appropriate speed for all road conditions. This includes taking into account the condition of the road, visibility, and traffic speed and flow. This course focuses on the importance of managing your vehicle's speed in order to stop safely. You should always be able to stop within your field of vision. In other words, you should be able to stop within the distance you can see ahead. Perception distance is the distance a vehicle travels from the time you see a hazard until your brain recognizes it. The perception time for an alert driver is approximately 1 3/4 of a second. At 55 miles per hour, a commercial motor vehicle, or CMV, travels roughly 145 feet in that amount of time. Reaction distance is the distance a vehicle travels from the time your brain tells your foot to move from the accelerator until your foot hits the brake pedal. The average driver has a reaction time of 3/4 of a second. At 55 miles per hour, that accounts for an additional 60 feet traveled. Braking distance is the distance it takes a vehicle to stop once the brakes have been applied. Braking distance is affected by weight, length, and speed of the vehicle, as well as road and weather conditions. Weight. The heavier the CMV, the more work the brakes have to do to stop it. But brakes, tires, springs, and shock absorbers on heavy vehicles are designed to work best when the vehicle is fully loaded. Empty CMVs require greater stopping distances, as an empty vehicle has less traction than a full vehicle. Length. The longer the vehicle, the more space it needs to stop. For example, a 40-foot truck traveling at 40 miles per hour needs at least 4 seconds of space. A 60-foot truck at the same speed needs at least 6 seconds of space. Speed. The faster you drive, the greater your braking distance. When traveling at 60 miles per hour, the braking distance is 9 times greater than when traveling at 20 miles per hour. If your vehicle has air brakes, as most CMVs do, there could be another half-second delay before your brakes engage. In that time, your CMV will travel another 30 feet or so. This delay is often referred to as brake lag. When you add together the perception, reaction, and braking distance, a loaded CMV traveling at 55 miles per hour in ideal conditions could travel a total distance of 450 feet and take about 7 seconds to stop. When traveling at higher speeds, that stopping distance will be even greater. How a road is designed will also play a part in how you manage your vehicle's speed. When operating a CMV on a curve or grade, you will need to take factors into consideration that you may not have to address when operating your car or truck. The posted speed limits on curves are designed with cars in mind. Driving a tractor-trailer through a curve too fast, at or above the posted speed limit, can cause several problems, including skidding off the road or rolling the vehicle over. Slow to a safe speed before entering a curve, at least 5 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. Slow down as needed, but keep in mind that braking in a curve can be dangerous. It is easier to lock your vehicle's wheels and cause a skid. Never exceed the posted speed limit in a curve. Also, to help maintain vehicle control, be in a gear that will let you accelerate slightly as you go through the curve. Gravity and vehicle weight play a part in speed management when driving on upgrades and downgrades. On an upgrade, your vehicle has to work harder to fight the pull of gravity and maintain its speed. To maintain speed, you must place more pressure on the accelerator and/or possibly shift to a lower gear. On a downgrade, your vehicle is working with gravity, resulting in an increase in speed. Vehicle weight also has an impact on truck speeds going down a grade. Heavier trucks want to accelerate faster than lighter ones. You must use care in maintaining a safe and even speed. The condition of the road will play a part in determining a safe speed to travel. If you encounter any of the following, you should slow down and use extra caution. There are times when you will encounter the pavement dropping off sharply at the edge of the road. Driving too near the edge of the road can tilt your vehicle toward the side of the road. This can make it difficult to steer your vehicle should you cross the drop-off when going off the road or trying to return to the road. Things that have fallen onto the road can be a danger to you and other motorists. They can be a danger to your tires and wheel rims and can get caught between dual tires. Foreign objects in the road can also cause damage to electrical and brake lines. Though an object may appear to be harmless, you cannot be certain. That box or bag that appears to be empty may contain something that could cause damage to your vehicle. Road construction poses its own set of hazards. Narrower lanes, sharp turns, and uneven surfaces are all hazards experienced in a work zone. Watch for construction workers and pay attention to other drivers who may be distracted. Reduced speed limits are also posted in work zones. Make sure you travel at or below the posted speed limit. Many states have enhanced penalties for exceeding the speed limit in a work zone. Traction and visibility are two factors that are affected by extreme weather conditions. Traction is necessary for vehicle control. The less friction between a vehicle's tires and the road, the less traction. Certain road conditions reduce traction, and lower speeds are necessary. Rain can affect a vehicle's traction. As rain begins to fall, it mixes with oils on the road, causing them to rise to the road's surface. Until enough rainfall breaks down and washes them away, there will be a layer of slippery oil between a vehicle's tires and the road. This condition can last anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours. New pavement is more slippery when wet than old pavement. New pavement has a greater concentration of oils that have yet to be washed away by years of rain. White foam on the road is an indication of oil and water mixing, a clue that the road surface is slippery. Heavy rain can cause a vehicle to hydroplane or cause the vehicle's tires to lose traction and skim along the water's surface. When a vehicle hydroplanes, its tires are not in contact with the road and traction is lost, resulting in a loss of vehicle control. If recent rainfall has been heavy, approach standing water with caution. When it rains, vehicle speeds should be reduced by at least 1/3. Fog is the most common visibility challenge you'll face when driving. Fog limits your ability to see far enough ahead and to judge distances. It also limits the ability of other drivers to see you. Fog is often unexpected, and visibility can deteriorate quickly. If you come upon fog, reduce your vehicle speed, use low-beam headlights, drive within the range of your headlights, and never assume the fog will clear once you have entered it. Snow causes reduced traction and limited visibility. Light, powdery snow can cover the road and form a slick, smooth surface. A heavier, slushy snow can affect vehicle control. If the snow becomes hard-packed, it can form an icy surface. Vehicle speed should be reduced by at least 1/2 in snowy conditions. Remember, when determining vehicle speed in snowy conditions, you must be confident that you can safely stop and maneuver based on road conditions. Ice-covered roads can be even more dangerous than snow-covered roads. When temperatures are near freezing, you have to be alert to the potential for black ice. Black ice forms when temperatures drop rapidly and moisture on the road freezes into a smooth, nearly invisible slippery surface. In black ice conditions, the road appears to be wet when actually it is icy. To check for ice formation, feel the front of the vehicle's mirrors or antenna. If ice is forming there, it is also forming on the road. Also watch the spray off other vehicles. If the spray stops, ice may be forming. At the very least, you should slow your vehicle speed by 1/2 in icy conditions. As with snowy conditions, when determining vehicle speed, you must be confident that you can safely stop and maneuver based on road conditions. If conditions seem too hazardous, get off the road and find a safe place to stop until the weather improves. When the temperature drops, bridges can freeze before the road does. If slippery conditions are likely, avoid any change, acceleration, shifting, or braking in driving habits while crossing a bridge. Maintain a smooth and steady speed. At night, hazards aren't easy to see, and you may not recognize them as quickly as you would during the day. Because of this, you should reduce vehicle speed, increase following distance, and drive within the range of your headlights. Overdriving the headlights can adversely affect visibility as well as your ability to stop for hazards. When rounding a curve, headlights shine straight ahead, off the road, reducing vision. Reducing vehicle speed is the best way to deal with curves. When driving in heavy traffic, the safest speed is generally the speed of the other vehicles on the roadway, provided you can maintain an adequate following distance and you are not violating the posted speed limit. If you are unable to maintain a safe following distance, slow your vehicle 3 to 4 miles per hour less than the flow of traffic. Often, drivers believe that exceeding the speed limit can save or make up time. When operating in traffic, this isn't always the case. If you are traveling faster than the speed of other traffic, you will have to pass other vehicles. This increases your chances of being involved in an accident. This type of driving can also add to your level of fatigue, which can also increase your chances of being involved in an accident. It is best to go with the flow of traffic when safe and legal to do so. Speed limits are based in part on the principles of good speed management. Speed limits take into account several issues, including sight distance limitation, road conditions, and traffic volume. There are many reasons why you should not speed, including accidents, penalties, maintenance costs, and fuel economy. Accidents are more likely to occur at higher speeds. There's less reaction time, and you aren't able to have as much control of your vehicle. 2 or more convictions for excessive speeding, 15 miles per hour or more over the speed limit, in either a commercial or non-commercial vehicle, including your personal vehicle, can disqualify you from operating a CMV. Section 383.51 of the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations, or FMCSRs, states that you can be disqualified for a period of 60 to 120 days for excessive speeding violations. All speeding convictions, whether they prompt disqualification or not, become part of your permanent driving record. Your driving record must be reviewed by your employer each time you begin work for a new motor carrier, and then at least once each year. Also, speeding convictions can be costly. As well as incurring fines, speeding convictions may be tracked by your insurance carrier, prompting higher premiums. Higher speeds can affect maintenance costs. Tires and brakes wear out faster at higher speeds. As speed increases, so does overall wear. Your speed has a direct and substantial effect on your fuel economy. By adjusting your speed down even a couple miles per hour, you can positively affect your fuel mileage and save thousands of dollars over the course of a year. Due to safety concerns, many motor carriers have policies that limit or prohibit the use of cruise control. You should now be able to discuss the 3 factors that affect your stopping distance, recognize ways to manage your vehicle's speed through curves and on grades, describe why you should adjust your speed when you encounter poor road conditions, inclement weather, and heavy traffic, and explain why maintaining a safe speed is important as a professional driver. Now it's time to take the course exam. This exam includes 10 questions. Be aware, if you close the exam before finishing, your answers will not be saved. You may take this exam more than once. Your highest score will be reported. To begin the course exam, select Next.